Hello Raiders, it's your boy Bubba Flipone from the third, the cutest out in no relation, but you can call me Dylan. And today is a B-Day. On Tuesday, March 9th, in celebration of International Women's Day during Women's History Month, join Girl Up for our special guest speaker, Michelle Feinberg. Ms. Feinberg will be speaking about her fashion designing business, New York Embroidery, and managing the stresses and expectation of being a female-owned business during the pandemic. The event will take place virtually at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, March 9th. Information will be on our Google Classroom page, our Instagram page, or reach out to Ms. Sassaman, Alexa Gingold, or Jamie Weinberg. All are welcome. Attention students, spring sports physicals, registrations, and update forms are due no later than March 15th. Spring sports begin on April 1st and will occur during spring break. Students interested in a spring sport must register and be committed to attending tryouts and practices during spring break. Attention Interact Club members. There will be a meeting at 1:30 on Wednesday, March 10th. See you there. Attention students. Have an awesome idea for a club that you don't see already available? Email sbfhsactivities@sbfk12.org and tell us about it. Saga will be holding a meeting on Wednesday, March 10th at 1:30. Please contact Mr. Ketzner for more information. We now move on to Chris and Alex Smith talking about the NBA at its midseason point.
Welcome to the Smith Bros Podcast. I'm Alex Smith.
I'm Chris Smith.
Today we'll be discussing who we think will win the MVP, the Rookie of the Year, and who will be in the finals. To start off, I think that LeBron will be the MVP for this season. He's put up great numbers so far. He's been on a team that, he's kind of carrying on his back now, AD gone, and he has such an impact on his team. That's why I think he should win it.
I personally think that Joel Embiid should win the MVP. He's averaging 30 points per game, and the Sixers are first in the East, so he's helping them.
And for Rookie of the Year, I think that LaMelo should win. He's played so well all year, and he's leading his team.
Yeah, I also think that LaMelo Ball should win Rookie of the Year. He is the youngest player to ever record a triple-double.
And for the finals, I think that it will be Nets-Lakers this year, and I have the Nets coming up on top. I think they're so good. They just added Blake Griffin. He's a phenomenal player as well.
I think that the finals is going to be the Jazz versus the Sixers because they are both currently the number one teams in their conference. And I think that the Jazz will win because they're really motivated after last year's loss.
Thank you for watching the Smith Bros Podcast. I'm Alex Smith.
I'm Chris Smith.
Thank you, Alex and Chris. And now we go to Dennis Santos with his NFL offseason report.
Hi, today I'm going to react to the NFL offseason moves. First, starting off with the LA-Detroit trade that will send Matthew Stafford to LA in exchange for Jared Goff and 2 first-round picks and a third-round pick. I like what LA is doing. I think this move puts LA over the top. There's a couple of teams in the NFC that are better than the Rams, in my opinion. The Bucks, the Seahawks, and possibly the Cardinals. But I really do think that and definitely Green Bay. But I definitely think this LA trade, bringing Matthew Stafford, does help them, and it easily puts them in as one of the top contenders in the NFC for the 2021 NFL season. The other trade that I'm here to talk about is the Eagle-Colt trade that was in Carson Wentz to the Colts in exchange for a conditional second-round pick. That would be a first-round pick if Carson Wentz plays 75% of the snaps and leads his team to the playoffs. I think this move helps the Colts instead of the Eagles because I think the Eagles are rebuilding. This does not help them long term, and I think the Colts will definitely push and scare Kansas City of going back to the Super Bowl. And a couple players I think will be franchise tagged this offseason. Chris Godwin, Dak Prescott, and probably Levante David or Shaq Barrett. But 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 I think this NFL offseason you'll see a lot of quarterbacks getting traded. One obviously being Deshaun Watson. He wants out of Houston. Houston's been a mess since last year. Getting rid of JJ Watt, him signing the Cardinals, I think will help them to push with the NFC, to win the NFC and get to the Super Bowl. But that's it, and have a good day.
Thank you for that, Dennis. Very fascinating. Well, thank you all for joining us today. And with that, I bid you adieu.